Hey guys, it's Monday and today I'm making it a me day. My client canceled their appointment for today. So rather than go back home, I said let me just get out and do a me day because it's been a long week. I've been doing a lot for others and very little for myself, which is okay. That's what moms do and grandmoms. So today I decided to take me a long drive, or what I consider a long drive, just to chill, clear my mind, and do some thrifting. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna look in Goodwill and thrift a little bit, and then I'm gonna go and get my favorite drink, which is gonna be a caramel latte, sugar-free. And then I'm gonna come back to the house and get started working again. So, that's what I'm doing today. But I just wanted to say, guys, take care of yourself. Because in thinking about what I wanted to do, my mind could come up with nothing. What I needed to do. There's a lot that I have to do. It has to get done. But for now, my mind just kind of went blank. And, my next thought was, okay, why don't you just take care of yourself? Just go out, do what you want to do. And for at least 2-3 hours before you get back to the grind. So with that being said, guys, that's what I'm doing. I'm driving, I'm relaxed. I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna relax and look. I may buy something, I may not buy anything, but at least I'm out. And I'll think about what I want for lunch. I always try to make healthy choices, but I'll tell you what, a burger sounded really good today, but I probably won't have it, trying to stay on my health journey. So with that being said, you guys come along with me as I thrift. Check you out later. Okay guys, this is the little drive that I'm on, and this is the drive that I'm on, and as you can see, there's a lot of greenery, which I love. Just a smooth drive. Right now, semi-country, semi-city. I'm headed to a small town that's growing economically in leaps and bounds, guys. And I believe the reason they're growing because these people are praying. These people are praying. I have seen them grow in leaps and bounds, and it's just unbelievable, the expansion. But with the expansion and growth come other problems. But I like this little place that I'm going to, and I don't know, it just seems like a place of refuge for me. And when I'm stressed or want to do something, I just come shop in this little area, guys. Just something that I like to do. But anyway, yeah, we're going to go thrifting. So just stay tuned. We're going to go to the thrift shop, and, we're going to look around the thrift shop, and, I'm going to take you guys with me. And guys, look at the sky. It's partly cloudy, but it's still beautiful. All the little green trees on the side of the road, and I'm coming up on the sign that says University of Mobile, which is where I got my master's, guys. And I used to, I enjoyed that time period of my life. It was a lot going on, and the Lord blessed me to go and get my couple of degrees, and I'm just thankful because it was just a blessed time. But anyways, okay guys, here we are. We're in this little city. Actually it's a city, but it's still small, but they're growing in leaps and bounds. And so one of my favorite places to come here is their little thrift shop. And, you know, we'll be there momentarily. But, like I say, it's a small city, but they're growing. And, I actually lived here once, years ago. When I guess I was about, I want to say 19 or 20. And my fiance and I lived in a small house, you know, in the hood. And, yeah, we lived in a small house in the hood, guys. And, we later got married, but then I just remember it was a small shotgun house, and I have to take you guys through there sometime. But we were in the hood, and you know, nothing, you know, it was fairly quiet, you know, but somebody did break in our house, and it happened to be the next door neighbor. So, you know, that was pretty traumatic. I think I might have been 19 or 20. But anyway, guys. Yeah, our next door neighbor broke in our house. And actually, it was the guy who lived with our neighbor. And my husband had, fiance then, husband now. But he had given this guy a ride to work. And, I mean, he's helped this guy. And so, one day, we returned home. From a visit. I think I went to visit my mom for the weekend, and we stayed the weekend away from home. So we came back and the door was wide open. And so when we went in, I could tell, you know, we could tell because he had stolen, let me see, speakers, a TV. He stole something. He rambled through change and stole that. And so we were trying to figure out, okay, what the heck? So I went to the back and I saw where the fence was down. I said, you know what? I said, it had to be, you know, the neighbor, because, you know, the fence is down back here. Nobody would have went through their yard to come in our yard to steal. And so, guys, we went and filed a police report or what have you. And my husband, you know, he wanted to go get him, but he didn't. And so later on, the guy got caught up for something else that he did. But anyway, we didn't have any proof that it was him, but the police did come and try to get fingerprints. So that was my story, guys. But like I say, this little area, you know, that was a little area that we lived in. It was considered the hood, you know. But for the most part, this is a nice place to live. That's the only incident we had there. And it wasn't noisy. Most of the time, it was pretty quiet. There was a little hole in the wall, a club around the corner from us. We never went there, but it was there. So, but like I say, it was quiet. But anyway, guys, that's my story time. Just remember that, and I tell you, I think that was my first time I ever felt violated. When somebody break in and take your stuff or break into your personal belongings or home, it is a feeling of violation, I tell you. So it took me a minute to get over that. I didn't want to live there anymore because, you know, I kept thinking, you know, when will it happen again? So we moved soon after that. But anyway, okay, guys, now we're coming up on the thrift store. We'll be pulling in momentarily, and I'm gonna try and take you guys inside with me if my phone doesn't die. Okay. Okay, guys, we're at the Goodwill. And I did find a parking space in the front. So we'll be going inside momentarily. Stay tuned. secured the bag in Goodwill. I'm sorry I couldn't take you guys along, but I didn't have enough charge on my phone to film the whole trip in the Goodwill in store, but I did get some footage, so I'll be posting that. Okay guys, I'm currently at Mocha's and I'm getting I'm getting lunch. I'm gonna have a turkey and provolone sandwich and a caramel latte. I like mine hot. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. This is a me day. So okay guys, I have a caramel latte, sugar-free from Mocha's. I'm having lunch. I always get the hot ones, guys. And I'm also having a panini with some kettle cooked chips, sea salt, and mustard. Not the healthiest meal, guys, but I'm kind of treating myself today. So yeah, it's a turkey panini with provolone. Okay guys, this is my sandwich. Doesn't it look delicious? That looks delicious. And I'm having some sea salt chips for lunch. So I'm kind of treating myself. Like I said, it's not the healthiest meal, but I just felt like some junk today. So yeah, that's what I'm doing on my day, my me day. This is it. I'm back at home. I started to work again. You see, the hair's looking a little crazy, but that's okay. I'm back home and I'm gonna show you guys what I cooked. I did a little, we're doing vegetables today. There's no meat. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and just show you my pots and let you know what we're eating for supper. So stay tuned. This hot, guys, we have some good old turnip greens. They're cooked down low and slow. This pot, guys, we have some candy yams, and I actually cooked them in Trevia. They don't have any real sugar in them. So we're having turnip greens, yams, and this is the corn, guys. And so I was gonna do some keto cornbread to go with the greens, but since I didn't have all the ingredients, mainly my almond flour, we're just not gonna do bread this afternoon, but we're having vegetables. So I guess you could say we're having a plant-based meal, because it's not quite vegan, because I did put a little meat in the greens to season them. Sometimes I cook them without any meat. So that's it, guys, and thanks for sharing my day with me.